and I'm hungry. I was in the van. I went to this really out of my comfort zone place. I definitely was out of my comfort zone, out of my bed. It was one of those sleepless nights in Vanny B. And what I had for dinner, because I couldn't make dinner until it was dark. I was busy, and then it was too dark. And so I just ate romaine and avocado, not even with salt. It was like that. And then I went to make this elderberry blue lotus tea, and I realized that dish soap had landed in the mug so strong that the whole thing was like dish soapy. So I had to dump it. And it was just this, I didn't sleep all night. I wasn't organized in the van tight like I like to be. So I woke up in the morning after like 4 hours sleep, and I went through all the cabinets and I wiped them and I washed them and I got rid of the dish soap that spilled and the apothecary glass bottle. As soon as I got there, I got everything organized. It was pretty tight, pretty organized, so I thought. And I went to open up a bin to make a Purium drink, and this glass bottle of the cherry syrup fell out, shattered everywhere. It looked like blood. It went like all over me. So I was all ready to go to the pool. It was a nudist colony RV place where people live, and I was ready to go to the pool, and I had to spend an hour cleaning up cherry juice everywhere. Hey Michelle, I came back early because I didn't sleep, and it was 93 degrees during the day, which is like way hot. In Sedona, this is the most magical time in Sedona. I feel like I've been gone a week, even it was one night, it was 2 full days, and nudity, and I walked around and I hiked and I went to the pool, and it was amazing. But today I did a session in my van, which I set up my Starlink outside, and I had stellar Wi-Fi, but I had to shut the AC in the van or she wouldn't have heard me. And by the end, I was like so overheated and red, it was ridiculous. And I was like, I can't do another session tomorrow from there. So I packed everything up. It took me an hour, and I hit the road, and it was only an hour and a half away, which was amazing. But I feel like I went to like a whole nother land. So I came home and I'm like, I need to make a proper soup. I'm going to make a small green soup because I've realized about myself that I don't find day old green soups appealing. It's just a thing. So we're going to make a green soup. And if you guys want, I did film little bits. Obviously, I didn't film naked people, but I did film the process, so I might put that together and post it here. It was definitely an adventure, and I can't wait to take a bath and get in my bed and open the window. The weather here is so nice. Like, I was like, where I was just south, and it was hot, 93 degrees. When you're in the cold pool, it's fine, but you know, it was a whole nother world. So let me fill this with water. Talk amongst yourselves. We got Crystal and Michelle. How sweet. So I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh. The more you do the van, the better you get at it. The more I practice being in the van, the tighter the spices are, the less I realize I need cans of chickpeas and cans of tomato sauce. Like, it's so dialed in. Of course, there's 2 huge bins of Purium in case I travel far and go longer. I have to make sure I have my food. But besides that, I obviously didn't need much clothes. Now I'm just like, if I wear a slip and a tank top, no bra, I'm like, what's everybody's problem? I'm covered. Which is normally my attire when it's hot out. Hey, David. So we're going to wash the greens. We're definitely going to have lemon. I am landing on the Sedona planet, which feels so good. Where's my knife? It's a little warm in here. Can you imagine like a place where people live? They're like, I described it as like naked people with hats on, just walking around naked, just naked, and they're on their golf carts naked, and they're walking around naked, and I was like, all right, I'll be naked. And it was actually quite liberating. So dinner tonight, Gary, is I'm using what I have, which is chard and zucchini and ginger and lemon and garlic and avocado, and I'm gonna make it thin. I don't want a thick soup tonight. So it's going to be a thin green soup, which I think I might need to replace the water, but I think I have enough. There was so much pollen down there that I woke up sneezing after 4 hours sleep, and I was like, and then I did a session and I was like, oh no, this needs to be shifted. So sometimes you go away and you feel so happy that you came home, and this is one of those moments. I didn't see your message. Where'd you send it? Hey, oh. You know, that just goes to show you could take yourself just an hour and a half away and you're going to have a whole other world. And that's part of my North Node in the 9th house, is seeing how other cultures, and this was another culture. It was a naked culture. The pollen, you could see it flying around there. Oh, look, Gary, I did not see it. Did you send it to Dara at DARA'S.com? I did not see it. But I also wasn't checking emails for the past couple days. I spent Saturday prepping the van. Sunday I did a session, and then I couldn't do a session. I tried to do a session. Okay, it's going to be gingery. Gingery, shardy. I just need to get something in. I didn't eat anything weird, but I didn't eat much. I will look. I love ginger and garlic. Let's get the garlic, ginger, lemon, salt, chard, zucchini. That's how simple this is going to be. It's going to be so simple. Oh, thank you, Gary. You don't need to send me anything. You're so busy helping people evacuate and fix up their flooded homes. Artichokes? Are you sending me artichokes? That is really awesome, because artichokes, I'll tell you about Artie. I think I'll post the picture of the cherry juice that all over me and glass everywhere. I was like, no, all over the beds. It was little pieces of glass everywhere. But the people at this place were very nice, just nice people walking around. You're inspired. You have a bunch of broccoli stems. Broccoli stems, if you cut the edges off of them, you could blend them in a soup. Dogs like them as bones. Totally make a green soup with them. I would probably cook them, steam them. Oh, something else? Oh, that's funny. Okay, so now we have the ingredients. I'm going to say them again. Shards, I didn't put the zucchini in. Shard zucchini, garlic, ginger, lemon, salt. We cannot say that that's difficult. With water, blend, put some coconut yogurt on top, call it a day. No, I'm gonna put chili flakes in. Somehow that always makes it more appealing to me. I'm gonna run a bath. Oh, it's gonna feel so good. The pool there was salt water. It was very nice. Okay, here we go. We're blending. I'm tired. But it was an adventure. The salt. We need salt. I was amazed, you guys, at my, last night when I was hungry and I saw the romaine leaves and I saw the avocado. I was like, romaine leaves, avocado, fold it in half, eat it, good to go. It's always nice to be home, no matter how short the trip is. I was like, I'm going home. All of a sudden, after that, I got overheated in the session. I was like, it's time to go. 93 degrees is not necessary when you live in gorgeous Sedona. This is the perfect time of the year for here. But and now we get to add the avocado, which is the ingredient I forgot about. It's nice to be home. I packed like I was like just in case I was going for like days. And then I was like, I have 2 classes to give this weekend. And I'm like, I'm not going to go risk it. That like my Wi-Fi was great, but it was too hot. I could get somewhere shady and cool. And then the trees block the Starlink Wi-Fi. Herbie dear passed 2 years ago. He is still with me. Apparently Michelle and I did a tarot reading and she channeled Herbie, and it was accurately, he was definitely gave her messages that helped me so much. So Herbie, I know, I miss Herbie. Olive oil could go in. It's so nice when it gets hot. I know, Herbie was the best. And Ben's gonna help me. I started editing his goodbye video because he actually made a video like, goodbye everybody, like that. And then there's some really potent footage I have. So that's gonna be coming soon. He'll be happy. He was such a Leo. I know. And then he left. When I changed his diet, he was like, remember he used to say, I'm born again. I have a born again body. And Dara changed my life. And she added 7 years onto my life. And then he went to go move to Florida. And he was with his son. And he needed the people. He needed people visiting him. He needed Cafe Gratitude. I didn't get to see the Aurora Borealis. I've seen pictures of it. It was spectacular from what I've seen. The star pendant is something I made as a dog tag. And then I started wearing it. And I actually have the mold for it. So it is possible for, I get asked about this a lot. Something about the star. Herbie was one of a kind. He was and is. Apparently, Michelle said I can still lean on him. I took the photo of he and I. There's a photograph that I love, and I took it with me on this trip. What was chunky that just didn't blend? It's that kind of night. Something just, you know, when you pour and it's like something chunky. It's probably the avocado, maybe. Let's taste it. Have I been working on, I've been teaching life direction to people. So that's taken a lot of my time every weekend, and teaching them how I do sessions for people. And I've also completed, and it goes for print. It's almost done. I did all my part for the Doobie Universe Oracle deck. So yes, I have done big things. I need to blend it, and it's super spicy, but exactly how I like it. I know, we had the best time, and he called me professor. I need a little more avocado. Ooh. You too, Angela. I added Himalayan salt. I'm adding a little more avocado, and then I'm going to blend it again. It's that kind of night, and it's definitely, you guys, a tonic night. Like, I just want a beautiful tonic and play some music. And Yes, Angela, you can ask me anything. I live in Sedona, Arizona. And if you join me on Instagram, you'll see all the time I'm posting hikes. I go out on the land every day. It's just mountainy and quiet, and animals and birds, quail, bunnies, javelina. It's like this just. And every time I come back here, I'm like, yeah, I love it even more. Sedona, Arizona. All right, let's blend the avocado. Michelle, fill them in on everything. Whoever hasn't been here, I've been doing live. I didn't do it Saturday or Sunday, but I was like, nope, I'm making the soup. We're hanging out. It's heavenly. It's heavenly. It is night and day from Venice. I'm letting go of Venice, and that is a whole big thing. Um, and it's just time for a new chapter, a new adventure. Hold on. Now we're talking. Now it's perfect. I could just tell. I can feel the vibes. It's perfection. And we'll take the shard out so it dries, and we'll let it sit on a towel. And I love washing the veggies. And if it's this kind of veggie that I think it's going to wilt, I can put it in a glass in water and then put it in the fridge. I also sometimes like to wrap it like a baby and then stand it up on I wrap it in a bigger towel and stand it up. I definitely do that with romaine because you want your romaine to be dry and crisp. So I wash it the day before, and then I wrap it like a baby with towel at the bottom and stand it on its feet. And the water goes down. Water is what makes your vegetables go bad faster. So if you have them in a bag, put a paper towel or a clean dish towel in and leave the bag open a little bit. Do I use what I grow? Not yet. I don't have a greenhouse or a garden here yet. You're an OG viewer. You know what? Let's get back into raw foods, because this is actually, I think, the 34th or 35th day of raw soups and smoothies, and it feels really good. He was my chosen father. He was my stepfather and literally my biggest supporter. Herbie was like, he beamed when he looked at me. He beamed. Green to lean. Hi. Oh my gosh, you came to my channel before? That's crazy. Imagine you were before the Dan McDonald. So you're like an OG. Blibber blabber. You are literally like an OG. That's crazy. I'm so glad I'm back, Erin. We're back, you guys. We're back. We're here. And this is like the hangout. This is home, you know? Hmm. Shakir. I know every time I'm like, how do you pronounce it? Truth speaker. I'm a truth speaker. A person professes. One can't profess falsehood or a lie by definition. They wouldn't be a professor then, except in a meaningless word sense. Oh, that's beautiful. He was like, you're a professor. Like, you're just a professor and you've helped so many people. And you have to remember that always, Dara, if you ever feel sad. It's so sweet. Okay, so what did I just do? I blended. We're good. I like to clean up as I go. It makes me feel good. We can put a little bit of coconut yogurt on it. That always like brightens it up a bit and makes it bright and creamy. And sometimes you just don't feel like getting down the green soup. And sometimes you're like, yes, this is the best thing I ever did. Let's see what tonight's is. You and two ladies were sitting in a field talking about your plans to attend something, and you said you were going to meet Dan, and you did. Yes, yes. And that's where I learned, sometimes what you're going to do is like, it's just something you need to do. And I remember Teresa Jordan, I called her up and I'm like, should I go to the Dan juice retreat? And she's like, why? You've done like, you know how to do juicing. And the thought of not going made my heart go bleh, like down. And I was like, that's what it feels like. That's what intuition feels like for me. I either feel yep or no. And that's when I was like, I'm going because I'm supposed to go. And literally I was supposed to go. So this is coconut yogurt. I use Coco June for soups, coconut cult for my smoothies. Coco June. That's awesome. Wonder where I was sitting and with who? Oh, it must be up. That's amazing. You're an OG too, the powerful you. I missed you so much. Aw, you guys are making me so happy. I was like, I'm turning on the camera. I'm so tired. I haven't washed myself off. I haven't emptied the van, but I'm like, I need to eat and I need to hang. I need to hang with you guys. Back to the roots. We're going back to our roots, back to home. Back in the saddle again. Gabby. Well, you stopped watching for a bit because I wasn't here. I spent 6 years, I think, making courses for people to figure out their life direction based on their north node and their midheaven. You can see the links below. And then I've been doing sessions for people. And at the close of this at life direction specialist class, I was like, something happened where I was like, I need to make videos again. I just need to be back on YouTube. So we are all back, Gabby. My diet right now, as of 34 days ago, is only raw soups and smoothies with the occasional cooked miso nettle soup with veggies, tiny chopped veggies and mushrooms in it. And that's when I need something warm and nurturing. So it's mostly raw, pretty much all raw. Your favorite days were all the Herbie videos. You never missed any of those. Wait till you see this one. I dare you to have dry eyes after you see this. Like, I started editing it and I was like, oh my God. What I need to do now is I've got the intense pieces. I need to find clips of Herbie saying the best is yet to come, saying all the stuff he would say. So that will be fun. Dan cleans my windows. Remember that? I forgot about that. That's awesome. I remember that. He was such a doer. He left everything impeccable. Michelle, I love nighttime chill hangs with Dara and family too. I really do. It's nighttime with Dara and we are back at it. And it's one of the most joyous parts of my life right now. Yeah, I was gone too. So we were both gone. I attempted to make videos here and there, but it didn't feel like a yeah, I'm back. This is a yeah, I'm back. Oh my God, you guys, this came out like the kind of green soup that doesn't make me averse to eating the green soups. This is so good. I recommend adding a little extra avocado. This is heaven. So I do need something to drink. Yeah, the videos where he always would say the best is yet to come, and you'd call him and I would say, how are you? And he goes, I'm living in paradise. And if I showed up at his house, his apartment at 11 o'clock at night, he'd be so happy to see me anytime, any day, any hour. Yeah, tonight I'm a bit tired, but I've been jazzy lately. Avocados, will you peel them, right? Do you bite in and eat the peel? I was thinking about that on my road trip. I'm like, I think I could just eat the avocado. I cut it and peel it and then just eat it. No salt, anything. So this soup is phenomenal. I need to get something to drink. So, okay, you take the peel off. Cool. Does it get messy? This is hilarious. I can't believe I'm going to do this. This is the bottle that dropped in the van. It's glass that shatters and it's a sticky cherry syrup. As soon as I land, I'm ready to go to the pool. I open the cabinet, cracks all over the freaking everywhere. If I showed you the picture, which I will on Instagram, it was like blood. Um, I don't juice as much as I smoothie. Was it Maya Angelou who said, "You never forget the way a person made you feel"? And Herbie and I made each other feel so special. You're right. She did say that, and we just did. Like, he just beamed love. There was never not love. Okay, you don't eat the peel. I don't eat pineapple. I don't know why. I need this water really badly. Hold on. I think I was in 93-degree weather heating myself in a hot van for an hour and a half. And I think I've suffered. I have to replace the water. I have to go get a water carafe. But this will do for right now. I'm gluten-free. I am gluten-free. I haven't eaten gluten and whenever I do, I can eat it. It doesn't poorly affect me. I'm not allergic or anything, but it just makes me feel bloated. Yeah, it will make you puffy. Gluten will do that. I'm not a fan. I got puffy from rice and gluten-free stuff. I've cut out potatoes, rice, gluten-free stuff, cooked food. I know pineapple is so good for inflammation. It's like apples. It's better to eat it than juice it, and oranges. Oh my God. Wow. At least one pineapple a day. I do that with watermelon. Yeah, potato and rice just makes me heavy, and I think it's really good in the winter, but come spring and summer, and no need. All right, I'm gonna have some pineapple. Turmeric is also good. Adding it to almond milk, yum. Golden milk. Turmeric and black pepper, because you have the black pepper to help the turmeric get absorbed. So, oh my God. So, probably a little dehydrated, and I need to put water on the carafe. That'll be the last thing I do. The last thing I do. The last thing I do tonight before running a bath. I do watermelon vacations. Remember those? Watermelon vacay, where I got so sick of making Jada's food, her cooked food, my raw food, and I'm like, I just need to like cut open a watermelon and eat it by the spoon, and I would do that for days. You would lose fat on pineapple, you lose fat on watermelon. Oh, really? You gained fat on the watermelon. That's fascinating. All right, this is our pineapple cue, you guys. I always think we get messages from angels through our people or strangers, and I appreciate that. Mono meals are the best. All right. I find if I don't eat the soup right away, I don't want it. Like a couple bites, and I'm like, oh, that's a lot. It's a lot of nutrients, but I have to make sure I eat. I look so tired. Hey, Laura. Oh, the cherry apothecary. What about it? That's what I dropped and shattered. It's anti-aging and it mellows you out. I love you guys. I love cold pressed juices. I will buy them at local juicery in Sedona. Moon Juice in Venice. The best juices are at Air One in Venice. They're literally the best. The lemon greens with ginger, or greens with lemon and ginger, they're outstanding. All right, pineapple is the fruit of the moment. Green soups are the dinner of the moment. And we are home. You guys were home. I am going to be perky tomorrow. I could see it in my eyes. I'm like, oh, thank you. I look healthier than some of my older videos over the past 5 years. Probably, yeah, because I've just done soups and smoothies for 35 days. But thank you so much. Yes, it helps you go to sleep. Eat your soup before you don't want it. That happens every time I hang up the phone with you guys, and I'm like, yeah, I put it in the fridge. I'm like, I'm good. So I am going to go eat it. Let's commune tomorrow evening. It's a date. I'm going to be perky. You're going to see I'm going to look so well rested. I'm going to be happy. I don't even know what day it is. It feels like it's Sunday. Like, what even day is it? I know it's Monday, Moon Day. You've been decluttering. You watched some of my old videos to get yourself in the mindset, get yourself in the mood. Kiki, you could like have me on your shoulder as your decluttering fairy going, you can do it. I love you too. Oh, I'm going to relax, enjoy my bath. I'm going to make myself eat the soup. And we have a date tomorrow. It'll be fun. I'll see you guys then. Thank you for the thumbs up in the comments. I love them. Good night, Gary, darling. Thank you, Michelle. Love you too. Angela, Lisa, blessed evening. Nighty night, buona notte, blibber blabber. Thank you for the thumbs up. It's like a you go girl. That's what thumbs up are. Mwah. Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's show up tomorrow. Is there a time that's better for you guys? Like, I figure earlier is better because some of you are east or mid. Look at all those thumbs ups. What is it better to do evening with Dara? Like at 8? I like that. This time is good. I think so too. I'm going to do this time. I'll see you guys tomorrow.